Welcome back, TCG Player friends alike. This is Ryotin TCG, and I just got back from my very first pre-release for Demon Slayer. And as you can see here, I did win the event. It was very, very fun. I went undefeated. I had a great time. But you're not here for this. You're not here for that. Hear my stories about how I won. You're here for some Demon Slayer box opening. So again, I do have a trial deck, and I do have one booster box here. So we can go through it very quickly. So again, Demon Slayer is a new set in Union Arena. Trial decks just came out Friday, and then booster boxes do come out next Friday when this video goes up, which I plan on have this up on Monday, Sunday, the 19th. I'm not sure, because we have a lot of snow coming here in Ohio, and we are all going to drown in it. And then we also got freezing temperatures, so that's always fun. So I'm going to head and try to open this box up if I can do it. So this is Demon Slayer Union Arena. I'm with that box out for the present moment. This is a yellow deck. It focuses on Tanjiro and Nezuko, basically bouncing each other back on the field. There are some exclusive cards in here, but we are all looking forward to see if I can get that nice alternate art SR in here. Again, excuse the glare. My camera is in the office, and I am doing this on a table with my phone. Not normally how I do box openings, but I said, why not get this out here? So again, I'm going to go through here very, very quickly. If you do want to see a card, go ahead and pause it. But you also can go to EXDev, and then you can see the full deck list there for the trial deck. So we do have 4 copies of Zenitsu, 2 copies of, I'm not even going to try to say the name. Then we get 2 copies of the Crow, which is kind of weird. And then we do have a couple, 4 copies of Tanjiro, 4 copies of Nezuko. And then going on to our 2s, we do have Kano. We have 2 copies. And then we have 2 copies of Inosuke. And then, of course, we have our Total Concentrating Breathing, which is choose to your AP, switch them, is your finals. So you only get 2 copies in the trial deck. So if you do want a play set, you do have to pick up 2 of those as well. But you also can get them in the booster box, I believe. Then we have Water Breathing, 10th form. Can get 2 copies of that. That is in the booster as a foil and as a turn-up art. And then we have 4 copies of Zenitsu, 0, 2 copies of Step Tanjiro. I'm sorry, 4 copies. That's nice. And then we have 1 copy. Hopefully we get the SR for this one, but this is the Tanjiro. This is the raid. And when play against Impact, Nezuko is on your field. And then we get the Nezuko 4 cost 2 action points. When play, choose up to 1 character with 3 less required energy in your opponent's front line. You sideline it. This card is very, very strong. Again, you're able to bounce it and bring it up, and that's all the cool stuff. You do get 2 copies of that. You get 4 copies of Sabato. And then we have 3 copies of Inosuke. This is your 2 cost 3K beater. You do get 4 copies of that. And then we have Tamiyoko. I think I said that wrong completely. 5 has impact when played. Choose 1 character in your opponent's front line. Switch to resting and then draw a card. I feel like this card is really, really good, especially if you're in a trial deck format. You do get 1 copy, but you have a chance of that one being foiled as well. And then we have Round Boulder, switch to resting, silence card. And all characters on your field gain 1,000 BP until the end of the turn. I feel like this is very mid. And then you have Comrades. This is look at top 5. You add a Tanjiro, a Nezuko, or a Zenitsu, or Inosuke card among them as your hand. Placement cards bottom of your deck. You get 2 copies. So we did not get the alternative art for Tanjiro. We have the regular foil, and we have the regular foil of Tamiko as well. And we have some basic action points. So nothing special in this one. So again, it is a good starting point if you are getting into Union Arena. But we're here for the booster box to see what cards we can get. Again, booster boxes are really, really nice. It is 12 packs per deck. And then I do know you do get, I want to say 6 SRs per set. I think maybe 2 to 3 APs per box. And then we have our box promo. Box promo, it is a foil 0 cost that comes in the set. I'm very curious for the gig. Again, some decks I want to play. I do want to get them as max rarity as possible. So getting these 0 costs are good. And then we have Tenjin, which is the deck that I did deck profile for. If you haven't seen that, click that link right there for. But it's a deck that I definitely want to play and start doing some fun stuff for. But let's fly through these packs here. Again, any cards you want to see, go ahead and just pause it on the screen. I'll hold them there for just a little bit, but we're going through these a little bit fast. Just kind of go through the cards. Again, this is the first set that I'm actually getting to open for Uni Arena. Everything else I've been buying singles for, buying collections of people, just so I can get some cards to play. This is the first one I was around to actually get the cards. So again, our foil is Giyu, and then we do have Lower Your Heads. This card is very, very good. This card won me the pre-release, actually, because it was one of the best removals that I had in it, and then I also had Musin in my deck. So again, getting to that 20 cards was very, very powerful. Speaking of Musin, we do have Boy Form, and then we have on the Disguise cards. Again, would go really good with my Tenjin deck. Igoru, Kyoga, Crow, a lot of 0 costs in this one. Zenitsu, 2 costs. Akaza, this is an Impact 1, really, really good. This card, again, was already giving me cards out. Total Concentrated Breathing, this is the same thing. Choose 2. This is for red, though. We have Zenitsu. This is a step, and when played, add 1 character from your sideline to your hand. And then we do have another foil, which is Kocho. And again, if I say these names wrong, let me know in the comment section down below. I do watch Demon Slayer. I have not watched it since the District arc, because I was waiting to catch up, and I just forgot about it. So I am slowly getting back into watching Demon Slayer. So a lot of these names I just cannot pronounce correctly. I'm terrible at names. If you see my Alpha Clash videos, I help test the game, and I still can't pronounce names. Tenjin, and then we have our first SR, which is Mitsuri. This is going to be really, really good. Mitsuri is a deck I do want to try out, because I feel like having the Hashira decks is going to be very, very fun. I do believe yellow is going to be very, very strong coming out the gate. So we know we have an AP, so we look at it automatically. It's just a regular AP, and then we can kind of just breeze through here. And Musin Blood is really, really good as well. Another Tanjiro. This is when played. Play up to 1 Nezuko. And then we have Genya. And I know a lot of people have been pulling I've been seeing a lot of 2 stars in the Facebook group. So I'm thinking a lot of people are picking those up, getting those very, very easily. So again, we're just going to kind of blow through here. I'm not the best at box openings. I get super excited for the cards. And then we have Emu. And then we do have a Tanjiro. Yes. So again, so I just went for a little bit. So this is Tanjiro's Raid. So definitely something you want to play to upgrade your trial deck. It has impact at all times when played. After 1 Nezuko with 3 or less required energy, 1 AP cost. From your sideline to your hand, play up to 1 Nezuko card with 3 or less from your hand and some resting in your field. So again, you can basically bring something back, play it, and again, Tanjiro Nezuko's whole thing is bouncing each other back from the front line to your energy line. So it works very, very well. I do think Tengen has a better one, because you can swap around his Disguised and also his Wives. So again, you can attack the Wife, move it back, put the 1 action up. So again, just multiple attacks. Purge, this card is very, very awesome in purple. Tasty, another draw power. Tenjin, we're all going to be together. Inoko, using Blood again. Tanjiro. We got another Tenjin. This is the card I was just talking about. This card is very, very good, because it comes inactive. And then we have Musin. And then, oh, look at that. We have our first 1 star, which is Akaza. And this card is, when this character, you basically goes to active, 6 costs, and then 2. And then when played, you may place 2 cards from your hand sideline. This card gets sniped and impact in a turn. 4K body. So again, it is definitely a one-time effect. I do feel it for being 2, but it comes in active, so it can immediately get rid of something. I feel like that part kind of really helps it out. And there's a lot of cards in purple that just restant your AP, so you really don't want to lob from that. Again, I think purple is another strong deck, and just kind of figure out how you want to play it. We do have Gitaro, and then we do have another SR. We're at 3 already, which is Tokyo. When played, choose up to 1 character on your opponent's front line and switch it. So again, this is switching thing. Then with sideline, kind of the same thing. I feel like this card is probably one of the worst SRs that I've seen so far in the set. I don't see it being very playable, and that's why I tell people all the time, do not get hyped into pre-release pricing. Wait at least a week after release to get the cards that you need, because right now prices are all over the place. Like, I think this card is going for like $20, and I feel after everything settles, it'll be a 50-cent card. I don't see it being that strong. I do see maybe in booster set 2 for Demon Slayer it getting stronger. Then we have Thunder Breathing First Form, which is great for Tanjiro decks. And then we do have Tanjiro. I did not mean to say Tanjiro. You guys know what I mean. It's better in that deck. Oh my God, my pack you want to open. All right, let's go ahead and breeze through these things. We want to see the SRs. We want to see if we can get that 2-star, and then we got Tanjiro and Nezuko. So again, I'm getting a lot of that. Again, you don't know, both decks are red and yellow, but again, I do believe that yellow will be the stronger version of that type of deck. And then Nosuke Rush is going to be very, very strong. Rengoku Rush will be strong as well. And again, it's all those Natsuko cards is definitely what I want. Bento, Ryu, and then we have another Nezuko. And this is on front line, Tanjiro's on your field, choose one character and loses 1,000. So very, very basic. But again, the whole thing is just swapping out Nezuko and Tanjiro cards to hit your opponent multiple times and just get around those 4 attacks that you normally can get. All right, then we have Muzin, and then we do have Gyarados as our SR. Again, this is not bad. That's the one I want, but it's a 4 energy, 2 action. If on the front line, choose the 1 character with 3 less BP, and you sideline it, and then once card is sideline, look at the top 3 cards of your deck. Reveal up to 1 Daki card from among them, add to your hand. Place 1 card at the bottom of your deck in any order. Add a card, place a card on the sideline. It is a color. I do like this card because I do feel it works very, very well inside of the Muzin deck, because it is a lower ranked demon, so it is searchable, and it just adds into getting those 20 cards into your sideline to be able to bring that up and start dealing massive amounts of damage. And I do think we have an AP here. I might have spoiled it myself. We have Ryoku, and then we do have just a regular non-foil action point. So that's not always fun to get. I know someone at the pre-release, 2 of their packs had action points, so they were already down cards, which wasn't fun, but we were allowed to use our participation promos to fill out the deck. So I felt like that kind of helped them out. If not, it would have been a very sad thing to basically miss 2 of your cards. Okay, and then we do got the Daki SR. I mean, we have only 1 SR left in the box. So this does rate on Daki, and you have Gyarados is on your field. This character gains 500 BP. And then with sideline, Gyarados on your field, you may place 1 card from your hand to your sideline. If you do play this card into your front line resting, so basically it comes back, so it loses that rate ability. But again, if it dies, you have Gyarados on field, you can bring this back. So nice recycling. All right, we have a couple more packs here. And again, I just want to get those 2 stars. And our last one is Nezuko, which means we probably don't have to want to hear more rare cards. But again, get another Nezuko with the Tanjiro in this box. I think it's really good. And also that water breathing card in foil. I am okay with that as well. So again, not a bad box. Nothing too crazy. Nothing to get excited about yet. Maybe I'll get lucky and we'll get that too. But I don't think I will. And we got Daki and Rengoku. And then for the last pack here, and I'm so excited. I might open up some more boxes once my boxes officially come in. I am loving this set, and then I'm start bringing deck profiles. I'll use Dev to build the decks, but then I'll bring you guys live deck profiles and then live gameplay over a lot of Demon Slayer in the next couple of weeks. Then we have Rengoku, and our last card is Kocho. So again, not a bad, and then just kind of go over the hits again. We do get the Nezuko, we did get the Daki, we get the Garoto. Don't know how to say that name, but this is probably mid. Did get that nice Tanjiro in there, and then we get Mitsuri. And then we also got the alternate art card in here. So again, not too bad of a box. I'm really, really excited. I cannot wait to play some more Unarena and bring Demon Slayer. And if you like this video, let me know. If you want to see, or let me know what cards you pulled, and let me know what decks you want to see play first. Till next time, this is Ryotin.